come back up. Look at this. I know I'm just gonna hit record now just because stuff's happening. So there's not really a good place to put it.
Yeah, without being, we'd have to use it.
This camera can see it perfectly.
Cool.
So if it goes off, ooh, good call, recorder.
Oh, good.
You ready, bro?
Let's do it.
Let's fucking do it. Oh, let me see. Does this look good? 2, 1. I love it, bro. We haven't even started yet, and the rim pod is going haywire.
It's almost like they knew we were going to get started, and then all of a sudden, the rim pod next to me.
Right. Well, guys, hey, welcome back to our podcast. Dude, I'm so excited to be doing these again.
It's freaking amazing. And again, this great idea of doing an actual podcast in a haunted location. Here we are, bro.
Yeah, no, so what's great is we get the best of both worlds, right? We get the folks on YouTube who can actually watch the podcast. And then we get the podcast listeners who are on their way to work or, whatever they're doing throughout their day who can listen to the investigation.
And I actually like the idea of actually us explaining to people like what we're feeling, our experiences when we tell the story or go over some of our experiences we've had. So I think absolutely this is fun.
Right.
And if something happens paranormal, like we will have cameras on.
Yeah, guys. I mean, so obviously, yes, we have not done a podcast in a long time, Sean. And that's because we've been kicking ass, busting out these YouTube videos.
Yeah, like almost once a week. And I mean, if we miss a week, it's because we're too busy filming for another episode. So yeah, we've done nothing but worked really hard to try to get to a good place in our YouTube channel. So.
Well, dude, what I like is we're doing new things now. We've been talking, right? Rim pod's going off right behind us.
Nice. So is this one? Now it's the one behind us. Yes, we have guests as well. Let's talk about that real quick.
Guys, we are at the Mason Lodge, and if you have not seen that video, it is up on our YouTube channel now. This place is crazy.
I just heard something in my ear. Absolutely, and it likes messing with equipment, and I'm glad, again, that's why we have multiple cameras, so you guys get a chance to catch with us.
And we're really going to try and do our best to not put ourselves in the YouTube world, right? Because we're podcasting first for this episode.
Right, absolutely.
So we're going to try and explain everything in detail so you guys can really feel like you're here with us.
Yes, yeah, and that is our goal. Our goal is we're researching the paranormal and you guys get to come along with our ventures, if you will.
Right. And what better place to do it than the Mason Lodge?
Yeah, absolutely. I do want to bring up real quick, just for the viewers as well as anyone that might be listening to the podcast, a great help to support the team with Patreon or if you like YouTube, the channel members really help us do our ventures. So don't forget to support because we have all the extra stuff that goes on.
Right, no, guys, extra with our Patreon and as well as channel members. That's really our bread and butter. The spirits agree. Our rim pod's going off right now.
Absolutely.
Everybody who subscribes, it helps us do more stuff like this.
Right.
So we really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you. And again, this isn't about asking for help, but again, did you hear that voice?
Yeah, I just heard a whistle. Again.
Okay, so they're probably telling us let's get back into haunting.
Well, let's talk about haunting. I mean, let's talk about this place because this place is nuts.
You got something there.
I mean, we walk into the place, bro, and it's just off the charts.
Right, bro. Like I kind of put off a small little blurb on Instagram and TikTok about us setting up here and what we're doing, and this is what we're doing. So you guys will get a chance to see and hear this. But I had a cat ball that was behind me. It was going off on call,
really
on demand. So yeah, this place is showing some haunting for sure.
So a little bit of history about this place, guys. We are in Trona, California. It's very, very secluded.
Yes.
There's like 500 people here?
Yeah.
In the whole town. So this, to my knowledge, this place closed down in 1955.
Wow.
So it's been abandoned for quite some time.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in 2023 now. They converted it into a post office downstairs.
Right.
But upstairs still has the layout of the Mason Lodge.
Yes. What's amazing about that is if you come up here, excuse me, it's crazy to see. It looked like everybody, they just left a few things. Grandpa's going off again. Left a few things. I just got up and left.
Right.
And is that accurate? Again, it's like almost like they're responding, right? Do you remember us from the last time we were here?
I just heard a voice.
I did too.
Right behind me.
Holy cow.
I
thought I heard it off to the right of me.
Really?
So Cody's off to my left. I thought I heard it to the right, and you thought you heard it from the left. Wow.
And for the podcast world, guys, we were in a huge open ceremony room, right?
Right, absolutely.
And it's very geometrically shaped.
Yes.
North, south, east, west, which Freemasons are all about, right,
yes,
Sean?
absolutely. And again, if you guys haven't checked out our video on this location, we did set up a grid-like thing that we thought might entice because of the Freemason and how they are with using squares and rectangles and just different dimensions. So yes, it did kick up things. Was that? See, again, we're getting direct response.
Well, what's crazy is this isn't just heard a knock, and that was your stomach crafter, right?
Yeah.
The REM pod, it's known to go off here. It likes messing with our equipment.
Right,
See,
there it is.
I'm really surprised it hasn't started messing with the other two. I thought it just did.
Yeah, and if it has on our actual last episode here, it messed with all of our equipment almost simultaneously. So they don't know how to use it.
Yeah. No, guys, the place is great. What I like is we brought actually something up here. Yeah. Guys, we found the Mason Lodge robes that belong specifically to this place. They're laying down right behind us.
Yep, off to Cody's left,
right.
Behind him. Yeah, there's two robes that we laid out. And again, can I ask one of you guys if you recognize that to make that REM pod go off again?
It's funny how quiet it is.
Yeah,
too,
it's
right?
like, whoa, waiting for something to happen, right? That's how this place is.
It is. And God, dude, it's draining that battery, bro. And we just put it in.
Absolutely. But again, the last time we were here, it loved our equipment. So
yeah.
So feel free to go ahead and use any of this equipment. Let us know that you're here. There's a ball behind us that you played with earlier. I don't think it's just one entity. I think there's several. But
I agree.
Again, all this equipment, even this little red light in front of us, you can play with it. It'll let us know you're here. But yeah, this place is just tremendous.
Oh, well, dude, I keep looking around everywhere because I
feel like you're being watched.
Yep, 100%.
Yep. Like, what are you doing?
So let's talk about the episode here, right? Because for Podcast World, maybe they haven't seen the episode.
Right.
What did you, I already know what you're going to say, but what was your most significant experience during that episode?
I mean, I think because we were here for a total of 2 days, I think that was the most significant was the bulb. I saw two bulbs off to Cody's left, and there's a desk there, and you guys that can't see me on YouTube, there's a desk there, and there was two bulbs that were there, and I noticed them both
light
days.
Bulbs, right?
Little light bulbs, and they were old-fashioned light bulbs, and I noticed two of them behind there. While we were investigating the second night, we hear what sounds like something picked up and dropped something on the floor
in the bathroom.
Yeah, where you saw when you first came up here a roll of toilet paper come out.
Right.
We go looking over, and the bulb, one of the bulbs that was behind you, was now over in the other room in front of the woman's bathroom.
Which is just insane.
Blew my flipping mind, and there was just no explanation.
Right.
Something paranormal happened.
Straight up poltergeist activity, bro.
Or supernatural.
And even coming to investigate this place, how I knew it was haunted, because you mentioned it briefly, I walked up here, the first 5 seconds I was up here, I looked to my right, and a roll of toilet paper gets rolled from the bathroom into the hallway.
And with that being said, Cody and no one else has been up here for years, right?
No.
So how the hell does the toilet paper
And
roll?
so I was with the owner of the property, and she's like, yeah, I don't come up here. And this is why I don't come up here.
Yeah, she's like, bye-bye.
I said, well, I'll be here for a minute. Let's try and investigate.
And here you guys get a chance to listen to a podcast. This place is amazing.
Dude, I think what drew me to this place, or what I was like, wow, was the full body figure that I saw in the frickin' closet, bro. Yeah. We didn't catch it on film, obviously. Yeah. I mean, that would be amazing, but we're passing through, right? And I get jumped back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, I just saw somebody standing there.
And you guys can see it on video, his reaction. You could see it blew him away. And it startled me because it was definitely crazy.
Scream like a little
yeah,
girl.
you're like, but again, this place was off the charts.
The REM pod's going off.
This is nuts.
How many spirits are here with us today?
Outside noise.
That was a train.
It sounds like footsteps.
It sounds like footsteps. I was just gonna say that.
On the carpet.
This is what I love about doing this type of stuff, bro. Is, to my knowledge, this hasn't been done, right? Like a podcast at a haunted location, but we're actually investigating as well. Yeah.
And did you hear that?
No.
So what I like the most about it is, again, we investigate and people get to be with us, and this is no joke. This stuff's going off, right?
Right.
And you guys get a chance to, you get to see the video if you're watching YouTube, right. But now you get to hear, like, this in depth.
Right.
Not even if you're watching the video, you get a chance to hear, like, our conversation and the equipment going off. And I think, again, we catch a lot of disembodied voices. So if you're watching, or even listening to this podcast, pay attention, because we're not going over this.
No.
So if you guys...
I'm going to release this raw.
Yeah, we're not... You get to hear the REM pods going off, but you'll get a chance to go, oh, I just heard this person say that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when we got here, there was so much activity, and it obviously still seems like it is, but...
Thought I just saw something behind me. That was weird.
Well, even for the YouTube world, if you guys see shadows, we're not going over this. We're giving you guys stories, and you get a little bit of investigation.
The only thing I may do is just cut to the second camera just for a second shot, but that's about it, bro.
Yeah.
And I really, so we got some new equipment, guys. We have a static pod here in front of us and a music box behind us. I want that to go off.
Yes, that would be absolutely amazing.
Spirits here, masonries. What do they call the head mason?
What is it?
I can't even think of it right now.
You've got the clampers, which are a different form. Then you have the we'll remember.
Yeah, we'll remember in a minute. But can you guys come over and manipulate this
Shriners.
music box behind us?
It's the Shriners.
Right. Those Shiners. Shiners.
No, it's Shriners.
Is it Shriners?
Yeah.
The music box behind me. It's up on the pedestal. If you just walk over by it, it'll go off. Swear to God, if that goes off. No. That's not it.
You figured out how to use that REM pod. Can you go over to the music box? You heard the music earlier. You just have to walk past the front of that sensor.
It's funny, guys. We're getting quiet because we're trying to listen to what the building's trying to tell us,
Deep breathing. I just think, again, like, you can feel like you're not alone. There's a lot of activity around there, like you're being watched.
Yeah.
And of course, we picked the center of the room, which is very
significant.
Yeah, to this place. What was that?
Dude, I have full chills right now. I'm here. I just heard movement and then what sounded like heels.
Wow. We did get a woman here too, so again, that's very, very unique. Cody, because since this is, we're just starting again doing these podcasts, I do have a story, a question for you. And it's something we've never asked ourselves or had been asked.
You put me on the spot right now?
I am.
Yes, Sean and I have kissed before. Did I take it out?
Blah, 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 blah. No, well, that's another story. But
oh, you weren't going there? I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was going to save that for a later podcast.
Right.
I wanted to ask you, so again, we've done this for a long time. Obviously, the 17 plus years that we've done this.
Right.
What keeps you going back? Like, we've had a lot of crazy things happen.
Yeah.
What keeps you coming each week and just to continue going through this process that we do?
I think what keeps me personally coming back is I love the awe factor. Even as insignificant from what it seems like from us, of a K2 going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I love the awe factor of it because the stuff that I have seen still to this day I cannot explain with common physics, common law, common science.
It's all theories. It's all theory.
It's all theories, and that's what I love about the unknown, the paranormal. is we're researching, we're studying, we're trying to figure out. And every single freaking episode, Sean, I'm blown away with what we catch.
And we've kind of talked about different ideas and things that we could do with that. Because we catch so much. And maybe, at one point we get big enough to where we can have people still report scientific-wise.
Right.
We use a lot of equipment, and we get so much response.
We do. The things
we haven't seen full body ever.
On film. On film.
Seen it, but to catch it, that's
to catch a full body is something. I mean, the closest we got was the farmhouse. The shadow that we caught at the farmhouse was just insane.
Yeah.
But to catch a full body apparition on film, I mean, that's where it's at.
Yeah, I saw the one, and our camera guy that was at the time didn't point it over, and he saw it too. But it's unfortunate we didn't catch it on film, which we want to share.
Let's talk about. Or let me ask you the same question. What keeps you coming back?
I think that I do have to say the whole wow factor it's astonishing. I think when it just seemed like we level up every location we go to, or there was always something that's happening, but it seemed like there's times where we go, that's never happened before. Right. And then it leaves us with more questions, right? We are studying it, but I think also, I really want to understand what's going on, because me being a medium, I think I understand the spirit realm, but there's so much to it. I guess I'm just researching it. I really want to.
Yeah, I mean that's the bottom line is, and we've been saying that from day one, is we are researching. This is going to lead me into something. Just tap me on my shoulder, just like this. Boop.
Well, yeah.
I feel like it's a female.
Yeah. Because I got that when I was telling you I was using the music box or the ghost box. It was a woman's voice.
Right. No, is there a female here with us? Guys, we do have a recorder here, so we're probably going to do an EVP here in a little bit.
Absolutely.
Weird. I just lost my train of thought. That was weird. Yeah. It touched and then dissipated real quick.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It does.
That'll do it.
No, what I was going to say is what I really like and what I think is unique about us, and no offense to any other teams, I love how in-depth we debunk things.
Right.
I think it's very important, especially being in this field. A lot of people think just because our equipment is going off, we automatically assume it's paranormal, and it's not the case. Right. Look at that. Spirit's agreeing with us.
Yeah, and we're going to question everything.
No, well, you have to. You have to question everything, but this... Did you hear that? That was a male voice.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you have to question things, and I think that's what makes us stand out more so than others, is our willingness to debunk, and the spiritual gifts that we've been, I'll say, endowed with.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
And to use that in an investigation,
And again, because we go in not going, we're gonna talk to these spirits, but the point is we are trying to talk to them,
right?
But we're trying to talk to them not in a mediumship way, because we're both gifted with, we'll say we're both gifted, but the real is we want to be able to show anyone and everyone, look what we caught, and again to have multiple pieces of equipment to prove. Which we've done in this building.
Right.
We've done where the REM pod was going off, and then we picked up something on the EVP and the ST or the SLS.
Yeah.
So we had 3 things happen, and at that point there was freaking all our equipment was going off.
And that's what I like too, is 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of equipment that has something happen. I mean, that's super substantial, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'll talk about our most recent episode, which was just. I love the places that we investigate.
Yeah.
Let me just say that. I'm going off on a tangent here, but I love the abandoned locations.
Yeah.
Because they're not overboarded with investigators. It's new, it's fresh. And there's something about these forgotten abandoned places, right?
And my theory on that is again, no one's going in asking questions.
Right.
But if you are going into a place that quote unquote is haunted or possibly haunted, that because no one's ever gone to that location and asked questions, they would be more willing to say either get the frick out,
right,
or I want to talk to you, I don't understand what's happening to me. Mm-hmm. So the whole idea of going into a place and knowing that it hasn't been pounded with investigators I think that's another reason we catch so much. I think that's why we catch so much.
No, I agree 100%. That was a train, outside noise. Excuse me, guys. It is freaking hot in here.
He was beating sweat.
God, yeah. I mean, we're in the middle of summer. It's 104 degrees outside. Not exaggerating. It's hot.
Yes. But again, what better way to do a podcast with mucky, muddy, sweaty?
I mean, AC would be a little better, but
in the Bahamas, maybe. Yeah, what better way to sweat our asses off?
Right. Well, dude, let's try and entice some activity in here. What do you think about doing an EVP?
Yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Like it? I like it.
I don't think this has been done on the podcast world either. A
No.
freaking EVP on podcast?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
and it's all audible, right?
Okay, I'll let you finish your sip of your drink. Unofficial sponsor, Rockstar.
That's not Rockstar. That is Red Bull.
Red Bull, just kidding. Gives you wings. All right, 3, 2. So EVP.
Heard that.
Yeah, that was a whistle, right? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. This is an EVP session, guys. We are inside the Mason Lodge. My name is Cody.
My name is Sean.
Is there anybody here with us that is not alive today? Tag, that was your stomach.
Yeah. Are you a Freemason? Was that a man's voice?
I'm not sure.
Are you one of the head masons? I heard no. I heard a voice say no.
I heard that. Hopefully we caught it. Are you one of the ladies here? I feel like there's stuff behind us, bro.
Yeah, that's where I thought I heard it from over behind you. Mm-hmm. Are you trying to communicate with us with the equipment that we have here?
Does it bother you that we're inside here?
That's my stomach. Me.
Can we be a Mason?
Outside noise. Are you happy to see these robes behind us?
Do you remember us from last time?
I thought I saw a white
mess.
Yeah, right there in front of that door. Right? Are you trying to show yourself to us right now? I heard no again.
Was it a knock?
No, it was no.
Really? Male?
Yes.
See if we can get it.
This is going to be crazy. I hope we caught it.
Sorry, guys. Forgive me.
We're inside the Mason Lodge. My name is Cody. My name is Sean.
See,
I heard that.
yeah, that was a whistle, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, didn't catch it.
I heard that.
Yeah, that was a whistle, right?
Mm-hmm.
God.
Oh, did you hear that?
It's like a session, guys. We are inside. I think it was me laughing. See,
I heard that.
yeah, that was a whistle, right?
Mm-hmm.
God.
Okay.
This is the EVP session, guys. We are inside the Mason Lodge. My name is Cody.
My name is Sean.
Is there anybody here with us that is not alive today? Tag, that was your stomach.
Yeah.
Right there.
The voice right there.
Oh my God. Tag, that was your stomach.
Yeah.
It says, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. You guys got to hear that.
Tag, that was your stomach. Oh my God.
Yes, it's clear as day. It's clear as day. I'm here.
We'll keep going, but then we'll talk about that.
Are you a Freemason? It said no, you could hear it.
Really?
Are you a Freemason?
I don't hear it.
No, it's very. Are you a Freemason?
Yeah, I heard a tap.
Yeah, no, it's not. Was that a man's place?
I'm not sure.
Are you one of the head masons? I heard no. I heard a voice saying that. Head masons? I heard no. We didn't pick it up. I heard a voice saying that.
I think I heard that. Hopefully we caught it. Are you one of the ladies here? I feel like there's stuff behind us, bro.
Yeah, that's where I thought I heard it from over behind you. Mm-hmm. Are you trying to communicate with us with the equipment that we have here?
Does it bother you that we're inside here?
Just felt a cold breeze past me.
Can we be a mason?
Pods going on. Side noise. Are you happy to see these robes behind us? It's almost like they're trying to mess with that again.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember us from last time?
I thought I saw a white mess. Yeah, right there in front. That door. Are you trying to show yourself to us right now? I heard no again.
Was it a no?
Right now? I heard no. Yeah, I heard, it sounded very light. No.
Really? Male?
Yes.
What is with the catching voices, bro? What is with that?
It happens a lot.
What's your theory on that, dude?
Well, I think we've said it in past. I think that we're both, I think I said part of it a little bit ago. I think when we go into a place that they are not expecting someone to come and ask questions because maybe they have passed away and this is their space.
Right.
For us to talk to them and want to, talk to them, they want to communicate. They're like, okay, well, obviously they know something. And then they also see us differently because we both have the ability, right? So,
I mean,
was that you?
No, I heard something from over there.
I was like,
No. This place is coming alive, dude.
Yeah, so back there you'll hear the banging, and I think that's vent for the hot water tank.
It's paranormal. It's always paranormal.
But the other stuff is crazy.
Right. So I'm getting like lost because I keep thinking. So guys, Sean and I we're facing south, and there's two entrances, and I keep looking through the doorway, and I keep seeing what looks like a shadow.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's just my
my just a hopeful thing.
I'm hopeful. I'll make it up in my head.
And, I did want to add to the question you said. I think the thing that there's a level of what we're doing right now feels very natural. Yes. Like the day we first did it, it feels like the day we first did it.
Right.
And it continues to happen every time we go. And I think that people see and hear now, you guys get to hear how enthusiastic we are about the topic and how serious we take the topic. We're very professional about it, and we're researching 100%.
Right, and not just the paranormal.
Yeah.
Aliens too. Bradshaw Ranch was dumb.
Right.
Dumb crazy.
And it's funny because I thought about that, and this could be a part of this conversation. How often have we gone to places that we thought might have extraterrestrial activity?
A lot, actually. The Gober House.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Which is now burned down. This is very early on in our career, if you will. Sorry guys, that was my watch. Very early on in our career we were talking to freaking aliens.
Yeah, but it was at the farmhouse too.
That's right. It was at the farmhouse too. Yep.
Or is it dimensional? Again, we saw some.
Well, explain that, bro. How is the REM pod going off right now? But the last 10 minutes, there was nothing.
Nothing. Well, again, this place has had a lot of, it wants to mess with our equipment.
Right.
And again, which is great, because a lot of times you can't get them to even touch anything, but you get all these disembodied voices, and I guess it could have something to do with period as well, if this place isn't that old.
Right.
I mean, 1950s, not that old.
Well, now, I mean, we're getting up to 2023, bro. It's up there.
Yeah, it is.
But it's not. It's not as old as
It's
some
not
places.
in like the early 1900s where they're like, "What the heck is that? I ain't touching it." It's probably witchery, you know what I mean? So it's a little more advanced, and I think these guys had a lot of ceremonies here that I think allow to give the spirit, if you will, energy, and be able to do these things, and use the equipment.
Well, let me, because it is getting super hot in here, bro. But let me ask you a question that I actually want to know your opinion. I don't just ask yourself just because. You know?
Perfect.
Okay, let's do as of late. So let's do the last 6 months. The last 6 months only. What has been your favorite location we've been to? And I'll throw an and in there. What has been your most favorite piece of equipment that we've used in the last 6 months?
Man, we've used a lot of cool things that had good experiences. You know, I think I like that we use, we got the music box, that's cool, but I think SLS has done a lot for us.
Yeah.
I like that we use different types of equipment. It all does it together. But lately, our static, I like it all. I think it all has its place.
Right.
What is my most, I think the SLS is good. It brings a lot to the investigation.
I agree.
But what was the best place, man? The prison's always good.
Nevada State Prison.
Nevada State Prison was good. Man, this place was really good.
Mason Lodge, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'll say the same with you. What is your favorite place? I can't. It's hard to decide. We've had so many.
You ready?
Crazy.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna be like, oh, I want to change it. Bradshaw Ranch.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Bradshaw Ranch was crazy because it was such a new experience for you and I.
Yeah.
You know.
And you could feel the intensity from the beginning.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was scary. Like it was legit unnerving. The tapping on the window just blew me the hell away.
Mind blowing.
It was all. Like forcefully, you know, and then whatever got thrown to down the hallway, the place is nuts.
Doors were opening. I forgot all about that place.
I mean, how can you forget that place?
Yeah, I don't know, because there's just been so many, and we've had so many crazy experiences, especially as of late. And we know Patty Negro, she's a good friend, but there was something that she said to us, and I really totally agree with it, is the veil's thinning more and more and more, and we're able to communicate. And going back to that question you asked before, I think that the spirit realm wants to talk to us as much as we want to talk to it, but now the veil is thinning, so it gives you that opportunity to
communicate,
ask the questions, and have responses.
Right.
And us, I think, again, us going in and explaining what all of this is for, because the spirits might not know what that is. And so we're really just trying to earn their respect and their trust to communicate with us.
Well, yeah, very well said. I completely agree with you. And just, real quick to the second part of your question, I think for me, the last 6 months, my favorite piece of equipment has been the static pod.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really like how we're incorporating that. We've got a lot of good hits with it. I very much enjoy that piece of equipment. So.
Yeah, that was a good buy for sure.
It was definitely.
And what's great about it too is we've had it to where we've had Rimba go off, and then it's almost like whatever it was moving. It would go into next to the static pod and make the static pod go off. Yep. Or you tell it to go to a certain color, it would go to it.
It would go to it.
So it was pretty crazy.
No, it's a great buy for sure. Dude, it is hot as hell. I'm dying.
Ever so slightly.
Guys, we're probably going to wrap this up. I had so much fun doing this, dude.
I love this. You guys don't even know, to be able to explain some of the experiences we've had. It's so fun to do this. And I hope that you guys that all are listening on the YouTube world or podcasts.
Everything.
Yeah, all the platforms, because we're going to be on all those platforms. Yeah, just let us know what you think. And again, support us, help us by, YouTube, subscribe, or even, again, the other podcast.
Tell your friends, guys, like us, subscribe, help us out. We really appreciate it. We're going to do more podcast stuff like this in the future. Absolutely. A lot of new podcast stuff, right? We have a lot of great ideas that's running around up in here.
This is only up in here.
Up in here.
Only a small portion of some of these things we're trying to do.
Right. All right, guys, until the next, this is the Mason Lodge. We are the new reality. Did you like that?
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to start doing that, bro. We are
the new reality.